What's up guys, HOTSHOTFRONTIER back at it again with another video, and in this video guys, we're going to be talking about cards that you should buy before it's too late. And of course, we're going to start off with the Angel Statue as a Rune. This is a pretty cool trap card combined with the Silhouette Rabbit from Infinite Forbidden. It's a Link 2 monster that I did talk about. You guys should know at this point, but that card can set this card on field, which is great. And then once you activate it, it has a really cool effect where pretty much if your opponent would special summon a monster, you can go ahead and send this card to grave and you can negate and destroy that special summon monster. So it's a pretty cool effect. And like I said, I did tell you guys about Silhouette Rabbit a long time ago. Definitely go ahead and still pick it up. It's about a $9-10 card for a Link 2 is pretty good. So definitely consider grabbing that. Moving on though, we do have Mimighouls. Mimighouls, of course, are the world premiere deck from Infinite Forbidden, and I have to say, right off the bat, they've been killing it. I love to see it because usually when we get these world premiere decks, or just TCG exclusive decks, they don't go far, but right off the bat, they're really just killing it. I think a lot of people were like, wow, come on, flip effect monsters in 2024, that's not going to see any play, right? But hey, obviously it's been killing it and I love it. I hope that you guys really do consider picking these cards up because again, if it's something that you see yourself playing, once this sees more hype, people get really into it, they know how to counter it, these cards are going up, and at that point it's just way too late to pick them up, or at least you're picking them up at a premium. So again, Master at $1, not bad. You have Mimighoul, a dungeon, about $6-7 each. Again, not a bad card to have. And then if you want to go full rarity, you can go, $39 for the Mimighoul Master. Still, not a bad pickup. And all the other cards, the supers, around 10 cents. You really can't beat that for a new deck. So consider grabbing these cards before it's too late. And moving on, we do have Mech-Knight, Crusadia, Avramax. And I was thinking of ways to kind of, what can you play if you're not playing Appaloosa, if it does potentially get banned on the next ban list, right? And Avramax is a very good Link 4 monster. It's very hard to remove it because if you try to battle, if this card battles a special summon monster, you win that battle immediately pretty much. And other forms of removal, you don't typically see in other decks. So this is a great card to have on any end board. But of course, let me know, of course, guys, what you think down below. And if you are considering to buy any of these cards on TCGPlayer or anything on your list, definitely go ahead and hit my TCGPlayer link down below before you purchase. It supports my channel and I appreciate you guys all the time. But of course, let's go on to our next pick. And I actually found this one by chance. This is Summoning Curse. So what this card does is, when a monster is special summoned, the controller of that monster selects one card in their hand and removes it from play. During each of your end phases, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. So this card seems really cool if you're not really focusing on special summoning monsters. So maybe something with Runic, and again, you are slowly kind of like whittling their hand out, which is pretty good. To be honest, for a combo deck, this easily kind of just stops them. But I wanted to get your opinion on this, guys. Have you seen this card yet, or is this completely new to you? Let me know down below in the comment section. And just a quick, shout out to Game Nerds. I have an affiliate code with them, and I did speak about them on the channel before, but you can buy so many different things on this website, and all you have to do, guys, is hit that affiliate code, buy whatever you want, and anything that you do buy supports me as well. Now, you can go ahead and open up an account with them, and they have rewards. So like opening an account gives you like 300 points, and as you slowly buy things, again, I think after you hit 500 points, that's $5 off. That's pretty big in our card game, knowledge, where of course everything is so much money. So definitely consider, take advantage of that, and definitely click that link down below. But let's go back to the market watch. And of course, we do have the Nightmare Griffin. This card's great. I spoke about this card a few videos ago, but not that it could potentially, replace Appaloosa. And again, this is determining if Beatrice gets banned, but if it doesn't, we will definitely see some play with this card. I believe so, because Beatrice will dump any card, and you can go ahead and set that card from the grave to the field. So kind of keep that in mind. I mean, again, you can get the rare for about like 10 cents, not bad. You want to go full rarity, right? Just get it for $7-8. The secret rare from Flames of Destruction. So you have a lot of options, but I kind of wanted to just point it out now before it's too late. So let's go on to our next one here. We do have the World Sea Dragon Zealantis. This is another really good Link 4 monster, and I think a lot of people have been talking about this card too because it's just so good. Even Snake Eyes uses this card, so something to consider. Of course, it is seeing a reprint pretty soon, but I just wanted to point it out to you guys, just so you guys do know of cards that you could potentially replace, with Appaloosa. Moving on, we do have Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Now, there's been a long controversy with this card, right? Is it good? Is it bad? I think in really bad formats, this card's actually really good. And I remember a long time ago, this card saw a huge buyout because of Jesse Kahn. He hyped up this card. But again, I think this card is kind of broken, and you really do need to have your copies just in case. It's great because it forces your opponent to really consider if they want to go full combo, or at that point, just like do less and kind of, risk having a mid-tier board to stop, you gaining all this life, especially in game 3. It's broken. It's definitely broken. So make sure you have your copies. Of course, just grab 3 copies of any of them, and then you're good. Now, moving on to Kashtira Unicorn. I've been seeing this card a lot more in terms of deck building. I've been seeing it in Mimighoul. Kashtira, pure Kashtira has still been around, but this is a great card. And I remember when this card was really hyped up because Kashtira was like, the best of the format back then. But only 2 printings, and the last year of Megatons, it's almost coming up to a year, so it's something you might want to just have 3 copies of, whatever you are playing, just to kind of, remember you will play a strategy that will use this card, right? So pick up 3 copies just so you have access to it. Now, we do have the number 13 embodiment of crime, and we also have its counterpart, embodiment of punishment. So these cards kind of came up because about 2 or 3 weeks ago, someone was using this with Mimighouls of all things. And it's a really good card too because it forces your opponent to attack your monsters if they're able to this turn. So when you combine it with the punishment, it does the same thing, but they get additional effects as well. I personally think that these cards are pretty good. They don't have actual reprints of this, so it's something that if you are playing the deck, you definitely want the crime and potentially you want the punishment as well. I just kind of, again, want to point this out to you guys, but let me know what you think down below. If you are playing Mimighouls, are you using the crime, the punishment, or both? Let me know down below. And then, guys, finally, we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, specifically the Ghost Rare copy. And the reason I point this out is because, of course, we are getting new Blue Eyes support. The OCG, they did announce the other day the Link 1 Blue Eyes monster. If you guys did not see that video, go ahead and check it out. But of course, it's focusing more on using Magia, that $600 plus card. But one of the requirements to summon it is Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Now, there are ways around that, right? You could probably play cards that say they are the name of that fusion material monster, but if you are playing the OG copy, you do want a really nice copy, right? So from Ghosts of the Past, the Second Haunting, they do have the Ultimate Dragon at a pretty good price. It's slowly kind of, it's getting hyped up because of the Magia and of the Blue Eyes support announced recently, but it's still at a really good price. And recently, before this, it was around 30. It was actually almost near the 20s. So I would pick this card up sooner rather than later. Or if you want to kind of just wait and see if the hype dies out and then pick it up, that's up to you. But if you are playing to play this deck in the future, it's something you do want to consider grabbing sooner rather than later. All right, so if you guys, of course, like the video, make sure to give it a huge like. Comment down below your thoughts. Of course, if you missed anything on the video, let me know down in the comment section. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn notification bell on. You're updated the moment I upload new videos. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.